Islam.
Bismillah tawassalna billah. Bismillah tawassalna billah. Bismillah tawakkalna ala Allah. Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah, ya Allah, ya Karim. Bismillah, ya Allah, ya Rahim. Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah. Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. Ya Allah, ya Alam, ya Qadir. Ya Allah, ya Wahhab, ya Majid. Ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah. Ya Allah, ya Rahman, ya Rahim. Ya Allah, ya Allah, ya Allah. Bismillah tawassalna billah. Bismillah tawassalna billah. Bismillah tawakkalna ala Allah. Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. Bismillah tawakkalna ala Allah. Bismillah, Bismillah, Bismillah. That's what a spiritual person deals with. That's what a disciple deals with. That's why you think differently than the other person. You ain't talking on that chemical level. You're dealing with straight up light. Straight up light. You're a light being. That's your differently than the other person. You ain't talking on that chemical level. You're dealing with straight up light. Straight up light. You're a light being. You think differently than the other person. You ain't talking on that chemical level. You're dealing with straight up light. Straight up light. You're a light being. That's your foundation.
That's your foundation. Preface, the Zodiac Constitution. Moorish adepts, Moorish scientists, master masons, Eastern stars, sheiks, sheikesses, neophytes, Great Seal PhDs, LLD, the erudite of jurisprudence, amanuensis, masters, and world scholars have studied and marveled upon analyzing the written Zodiac Constitution. This highly qualified document was penned by C.M. Bay, a 3rd, 33rd, and 360-degree Free Moorish Master Mason, Master Astrologer, PhD, LLD, and Constitution Law Giver. This master work was copyrighted and registered in the Library of Congress, Copyright Office, and with the Department of Justice at Washington, D.C., United States Republic of North America. There are interesting and effective literary characteristics about C.M. Bay's writing or written Zodiac Constitution which go beyond the fact of its being clear, simple, and direct. Moorish scholars will take note that it maintains the ancient Moabite/Moorish scientific, metaphysical, and spiritual approach to the number 7. Moorish scholars will take note that it maintains the ancient Moabite/Moorish scientific, metaphysical, and spiritual approach to the number 7 in harmony with the natural constitution of man's makeup. Other learned intellectuals of the varied and advanced Gnostic schools of the world and of government, no doubt, must appreciate its uncluttered directness and integrity towards justice. The written Zodiac Constitution was not readily available to the masses due to the nature of limited access to Moorish schools of learning and the suppression of information practices of Union State Society politicians and other secret societies, policies of clubism culture. The true history and law of North America has never been revealed to the subjugated masses. This anti-social practice is a part of the necessary socialization tools for maintaining veiled economic, political, and bureaucratic servitude in the Americas, particularly in the North Gate. That's astrologically speaking. Let us be qualified in our understanding that the Zodiac Constitution is not just the actual written 7-article document. It's not just the actual written 7-article. It's not just the actual written 7-article document as presented to you for reading, historical analysis, and law study. The general populace must have access to that consciousness involving the true history and scientific foundation of civilization and culture on the Earth planet. Thusly, one immediately and wisely recognizes what actually comprises the Zodiac Constitution and the elemental nature of what inspired CM to produce the inclusively complex scale of this compact and evidentiary treatise on right, law, government. What comprises the Zodiac Constitution is expressed and revealed in the first opening paragraph of Article 1. As written by C.M. Bay, his literature works have come manifest by way of a knowledge of the zodiac or workings of nature, the Moabite/Morse code of civilization, and the sciences mentioned, and so one can surmise that
surmise.
It's a verb, suppose that something is true without having evidence to confirm it. Suppose that something is true without having evidence to confirm it. Surmise as a verb. Century 1400 in law. To charge, allege. From Old French, surmise, past participle, or surmettre, to accuse. From sur, upon, see, sud. 1. Mettre, put. I said put. Put from Latin, mettere, to send. Mission, meaning to infer conjecturally, is recorded from 1700 from the noun related surmise, surmising, surmise as a noun, early 15th century, legal, a charge, a formal accusation, from Old French surmise, accusation, noun, use of past participle of surmettre, see surmise. All right, we just did the verb. Yeah, we just did. Meaning inference, guess, is first found in English 1580s. All right. Insert is the word forming element meaning over, above, beyond, in addition. Okay, especially in words from Anglo-French and Old French. From Old French, sour, sore, sud. From Latin, super, above, over. From pi, root, upper, over. His literary works have come manifest by way of a knowledge of the zodiac or workings of nature, the Moabite/Morse code for civilization, and the sciences mentioned. And so one can surmise that astrology, the 12 signs of the zodiac, an expansion on a code of mathematics scale involving the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, the science of geometry, G, and the Arabic alphabet comprise Moabite Morse science, the culture and foundation of civilization on the planet Earth. A logistical study of the Zodiac Constitution should generate years of research and recovery of world culture and true American history for all who seek truth. Let us affirm our honor for our ancient mothers and fathers. Embrace knowledge and shun ignorance. Embrace knowledge and shun ignorance. Oh my goodness, we gotta highlight this to get you out the black and white. Put a little bit of highlighter on it so you're not just seeing black and white. Embrace knowledge and shun ignorance. Help uplift fallen humanity. Oh, we can't even skip that. I'm tripping. Hibu, Hak, Salam, Horatan, Adal, Islam, Assalamu alaikum, Vadimakum. Tashriq Bey, a Freemore, son of a widow, MDNM movement. MST of a MOO, the R, Morse order of the Round Table, GSNAMA, that's the Great Seal, National Association of Moorish Affairs, Shichabi Territory, Northwest Mexico. Moving forward. Article 1. The 12 signs of the Zodiac, the code of mathematics scaling from 0 to 9, and the science of geometry, G, comprise the constitution of the living Moorish nation of North America. Is it living? It's living. Referred to as Negroes who rule the world and the 7 seas by the 12 signs of the Zodiac and the science of geometry. G, for 1196 years to the Amazon Dutch German Catholic priesthood, fathers of the Revolution of 1789, and the Sisterhood, Magna Charta, Emancipation Proclamation, Union Society of White Supremacy in 1863, North America. The 12 jurymen of the 50 Union States Society, and also the 9 judges of the Supreme Court, were founded upon the Moorish nation's 12 signs of the Zodiac Constitution and mathematics scaling from 0 to 9. Thus, without our Moorish Constitution, the Magna Charta, Emancipation Proclamation, Union Society of the myth of white supremacy definitely could not have been found in 1863. Definitely could not have been found. Let's see. Let me read that again. The Magna Charta Emancipation Proclamation, Union Society of the myth of white supremacy, definitely could have been found in it's a typo, 1863. 1863. Article 2. The Zodiac Constitution, birthrights, the Moorish American. The B's and L's. All right. Since the 12 jurymen of the 50 Union States Magna Charta document of white supremacy and the 9 judges of their Supreme Court were founded upon our Moorish Zodiac 12 signs, mathematical constitution, the lawmakers have no jurisdiction over the free Moors, the Bays, and L's in the inherited land of the Moorish nation, namely USA, Canada, Central and South America. You better know it. You better know it. MoorishDirectory.com. Oh, this is highlighted because I just highlighted and posted this picture yesterday. Well, let's go on. The Moorish American nationality and their surnames, Bay and L, are their inherited birthrights without a legal due process of the lawmakers of the Union Society, USA. What our Moorish forefathers were, we are today. Do you need permission for that? Without a doubt or contradiction, namely Moorish. Article 3, tax and military exemption for Moorish Americans, the Bays and L's. For all you people talking about somebody dropping bomb. You ain't never seen nobody drop a bomb. When did you see someone drop a bomb? Stop lying. You never seen somebody drop a bomb. You never seen somebody drop a bomb. Okay? If you was not over there, you don't know what's going on. A couple years ago, they told you a plane hit the damn Twin Towers. You don't know what's going on. You a light being. Let's get into it. Article 3. Tax and military exemption for Moorish Americans, the Bays and L's. Man, I swear that does not say the members of the Clock of Destiny. That does not say the members of the Clock of Destiny. It does not. What did it say up here on Article 1? Article 2. It said the Bays and L's. It didn't say the members of the Clock of Destiny. And in Article 3 says the Bays and L's also. So let's go. The Moors, referred to as Negroes, definitely can never become members and citizens of the Union Society of the 48 States. Therefore, they cannot be forced or drafted into the Union, USA Army, or military service to fight for the Magna Charta Code of the white supremacy against themselves. The lawmakers of the 48 States Union order cannot force the Moors, the Bays and L's, to pay taxes because taxation without representation is a supreme violation of the Moorish Zodiac Constitution, birthrights of Islam. Wait, hold on. Did he just say that the Bays and the L's, that the Moors cannot be forced to pay taxes without representation? Did he say that was because you're a member of the Clock of Destiny, so you don't have to pay tax? Is that what he said? Or does it actually say that the Moors, the Bays, and L's cannot be forced to pay taxes because taxation without representation is a supreme violation of the Moorish Zodiac Constitution, birthrights of Islam? When the Union lawmakers denounced their immoral Magna Charta Code, when the Union lawmakers denounce their immoral Magna Charta Code and resort to the Moorish Zodiac Constitution, so come on home, is what he's saying, right? When they come on home, the Moors are compelled to pay taxes because everyone of the nation will be equally represented by it. That means in the Moorish nation, you'll have equal representation as, as anyone who's not a Moor. Well, everybody's a Moor, but as anybody who is coming from another jurisdiction, right? Coming into the Moorish jurisdiction here at the North Gate, then you will be equally represented by the nation. Why? Because Moors operate according to law when they're in harmony with their higher self. And this whole entire movement was formed by Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and it was done perfectly. So it doesn't matter that there's dirty Moors or agents everywhere, because at the end of the day, it's over. The information is out, you know what I mean? Yeah, they're still trying to confuse people or whatever, but how long do you really think that they could confuse this new generation? This new generation they're gonna be strong. Think about it. A lot more people know the truth now than they did 20 years ago. 20, 30 years ago. A lot more people know now. Young people too. So I'm saying their whole foundation, when you think about it, their whole foundation, like all the Hollywood stuff, the celebrities are in the know now. You see what I'm saying? The so-called athletes or whatnot. See what I'm saying? So they doing what they can. Actually, I feel like they're actually shaking the shit out of you right now, trying to wake you the fuck up, and you're still not waking up. I don't understand how everybody doesn't know still. This is amazing. Let's go. The lawmakers of the 48 States Union order cannot force the Moors, the Bays and L's, to pay taxes because taxation without representation is the supreme violation of the Moorish Zodiac Constitution, birthrights of Islam. When the Union lawmakers denounce their immoral Magna Charta Code and resort to the Moorish zodiac constitution, the Moors are compelled to pay taxes because everyone of the nation will be equally represented by it. There is no room in the science of masonry, the zodiac, for mystic, God, religious, worship, race, color, ignorance, war, crime, slavery, and human injustice. There is no room in the science of masonry, the zodiac, for mystic, God, religious, worship, race, color, ignorance, war, crime, slavery, and human injustice. All of that. Be gone. You feel me? It starts with you. Stop all the mystical. I mean, if you're gonna talk about mystic, then just be truthful. Stop all that mystical God religious worship that does not lead to enlightenment. If it does not lead to enlightenment, leave it alone. Get rid of it. We're not saying throw your books away because they're distorted. If you want, build on that. You know what I mean? Build on that. And then right there, you're building up your discernment too. Because if you can't discern what's false and fiction, you can't read a book and be like, yo, I think that's BS. You know what I mean? If you can't challenge, things like that and come closer to truth, then, you need to work on that. So you can do that by going ahead reading the book. Get you a metaphysical Bible dictionary and read it like that. Get you an etymology dictionary and read it with that. And then slowly but surely, you will start acquiring more data that's going to allow you to navigate in the know. So when you're dealing with somebody who's trying to play like there's some type of authority over you, when CM Bay said that who do you know is above you and your mother, there's really nobody. Then once you know that, then you'll start to see, and when you start studying, you'll start to see that you have a lot more power than what you thought, and that words are spells also, and they're powerful as well. Words are very powerful, and your thoughts are very powerful. So the first thing you got to do is stop doubting yourself. You know what I mean? Stop doubting yourself and start reading and comprehending and studying. Okay? Critical thinking. Okay? Go RV Bay Publications, www.rvbeypublications.com, www.rvbaypublications.com, www.morrisdirectory.com, and get you a foundation, right? Mental foundation and all of that. Article 4, adequate employment and protection for Moorish Americans. Every lawmaker, the heads of industry and business enterprise of the 50 States Union Order are obligated members and citizens of the Magna Carta Christian Church and Temple System of Christ, the King of Jews. I was going to say of Christ, the King of Jews, meaning jury over the wealth and culture of the living Moorish nation of North America. Therefore, by the Moorish Zodiac Constitution, the Moors, the Bays, and Els can demand adequate employment, food, clothing, shelter, medical care, equal rights, respect, and protection from mob violence, rape, and injustice, otherwise without being obligated to Union Church and religious system of the Order Christ, the White Sun Idol God, where all your aunties is at. Article 5. Immoral marriage license code against the Zodiac law of nature. Oh, now we get into now you see why we was building on that other thing in the beginning, light being, right? Article 5, immoral marriage license code against Zodiac law of nature. Now, I'm just pointing out the whole law of nature thing. We could even do this real quick because this is what we need to do. We need to pull up this word. Y'all seem to forget. Pull it up. Bow. What does that say? Ma'at? Egyptian goddess, literally in Egyptian. Truth. What does Ma'at mean? Truth. Ma'at means truth. Okay? And the truth is what's going to make you free. Okay? So let's go back over here. Truth cannot be altered and therefore needs no apology, nor doctrine, because it is the supreme mental doctor itself for the entire human family. Truth cannot be altered and therefore needs no apology. Man, no apology. Don't apologize. Don't apologize because they don't get it. If they sincerely try to understand it, then they would. We're going to come back with part 2. Actually, we're just going to keep going. And then if it breaks up in 2, because this phone been breaking videos up in 2 at 30 minutes. Don't know why. But anyways, let's see. Thus, the truth is the sisterhood, Christian daughters of the American Revolution, DAR, established the marriage license states right code to prevent the Moorish men and women from marrying into the Magna Charta Society of White Supremacy. Did you ever stop to think that women and men are already married by the supreme law of nature? And that a marriage license is an act of violation of the law of nature. The natural law union between women and men spells love and the reproduction of a child, in which a marriage license plays no part in. 3, definitely there cannot be an illegitimate children, offspring from women and men, because women and the supreme gate of creation of both male and female children by the law of nature, which spells Islam, I-S-L-A-M, or I self-law am master, the carpenter and the grand architect of the human family, Adam, means the positive forces in woman and sons possible for evolution or the reproduction of children by the law of nature.